Alright, what's up guys? Quick shooting video for you today. We're shooting the recently rebuilt Smart Parts Nerve. This is the half nasty Nerve, as you guys saw in that video. So, quick couple of things about the Nerve, because a lot of people had questions, because the Nerves aren't too common, not too many people have them anymore. It is one of the few Smart Parts guns with a built-in LPR. Unfortunately, the LPR doesn't have a gauge on it, so I don't know the pressure for that, but the high input pressure for the regular max flow is, well, the instruction manual says put it at anywhere from 200 to 280, and that's a pretty big field. So I keep mine right at around 230. So air that up, and it 230 seems to be doing pretty well for me, and the LPR is pretty well adjusted and seems to be shooting fine. Other than that, and I'm shooting Diablo Heat. It's about 3 weeks old from a skid that got delivered to our park, so it's not too old. And bored in at about a 689, so I got a 689 freak insert in here. I think I got about 1500 left in my tank, so I got enough to get off this hopper. So hopefully she shoots well. I haven't shot it in a long time. There we go. Looks like the velocity's a little bit all over the place, but let's turn that down just a tad bit. That's a little bit better. Seems to be shooting all right though. Couple quick other things. People had questions about how smooth they shot for it being a poppet valve, and try and compare it to a couple other things. For another poppet from Smart Parts, it's definitely smoother and quieter than the 09 Impulse. That is almost usually all based off the fact that this thing is a lot heavier than the 09 Impulse, but it's definitely a lot quieter. As far as kick goes, I think it has a little less kick due to weight again than Intimidators and Egos. Even my SL66 being an older Ego, the Nerve has a little more weight than the Ego, and it has a little less kick. Let's see if we can just show you guys how much kick this gun has. Just hold the bottom and shoot. So it's not too bad, as you guys can see, and not sure how this will sound compared to other guns on the camera and on the video itself, but it's pretty quiet. I'd say it's only slightly louder than maybe an SFT shocker. So for a poppet, it's pretty quiet. Other than that, that's about it. I think I have to replace the eye ribbon. I don't think the eye's working on this one, but everything else seems to be doing just fine after I rebuilt it. So let's just go ahead and finish this off. Look at that break in a second. I think that's it. So let's take a look at that break and see what that was. Now, for the most part, no paint in there. Not even really any paint in there, so I might have shot it all out with the air. But I don't see any shell fragments or anything like that, so I'm thinking barrel breaking, not a chop. Because I was still, regardless of if the eye wasn't on them, shooting it with a rotor, and I was shooting pretty slow, so I don't think that was a chop. But anyway, when I did bore the paint, maybe a little bit of an explanation. When I bored the paint, it bored slightly under a 689, but the next freak insert down that I had, because actually, my new freak insert kit actually got stolen from me. I have the old freak inserts, and the next one down from that was a 684, so that's a really big jump, and it didn't, definitely I would have been underboring with a 684, and I'd rather sit here and overbore than underbore and risk pretty much barrel breaking everything. So maybe that's a little bit of an explanation. If not, you know, whatever, one barrel break, and the rest of those shot fine, even after the barrel break. So other than that, there you have it, Smart Parts Nerf. They're really great shooting guns. They're pretty cheap, and if you can find one on PB Nation or anywhere else, they're in the sub 200 range. I see a lot of them going for about 150. So if you guys looking for, you know, a nice cheap gun to pick up, pop it, something to mess around with and have a little bit of fun out on the field in some rec play, definitely recommend the Smart Parts Nerf for anybody. That's about it. Thanks for watching, guys.